Come on in here. I'm gonna slide out for you.
You said you gonna slide out for a minute?
Yeah, let this dog out.
You know.
Jeez, I can't let him out.
Don't matter.
Oh, you
know how long.
They here to see you.
You know how long it take you to do that.
No, I'm letting them out.
Okay. I'm back and I'm already getting on his nerve. Yep. Yep. He was talking about missing his spouse last time. All right, you missing your spouse. Okay.
Until they come back.
Hello, Luther. Oh yeah.
What's up, Luther? Hey, I remember Luther off Set It Off. Luther. Come on, Luther. You know I need this job.
Hey, Luther, you see who he compared you? What Luther he compared you to? Got one for you.
Whatever.
I think he tired of my jokes, child. Morning, Haley.
I living with a single mom. Mother.
Hey, Jazz.
Yeah, Jazz. What's up, Joyce, Anna, everybody over on
Ashley.
YouTube.
Hey, Crystal.
What's up, TikTok? That's right, Luther.
Thank you. Somebody said, I love your jokes. We love you back, baby. Somebody said, I love you guys.
Hey, welcome. She said this is the first time on live.
Oh, welcome.
Hi. Anita Johnson.
It's Lanitha.
Lanitha
Johnson. Come on. I haven't seen you guys in ages.
Well, we had some things going on over here on our side of town.
Thank you.
We'll give you a little bit more time. Hey, Daddy.
Somebody said, hey, Daddy.
Maybe
right somebody calling you Daddy.
Tell you right now. No behind child support here.
Camille, what's up, sis?
Oh, Lord.
Camille in the house.
Oh, Lord. What's up? Tell Thomas we said, what's up, Camille? So, look, we're giving everybody else a little time to come in. Let us know where you're coming in from.
We got another one whose first time watching our live is WRJ1221. Welcome to our live tonight.
Welcome to Blended and Winning.
Thank you, child.
Where my wife may say anything.
Yeah, I might say about almost anything, child. So you have to excuse me. Put my head down a little bit more. First time watching. We got a lot of first time.
Yeah.
Baltimore, we have a lot of first time viewers on here tonight.
We got LA in the house. Colorado. What's up, Haley Claire? I was representing Colorado.
Yes.
See you, Amber.
Ian, Judas.
Judas.
I don't know, baby. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly.
Oh, wow.
Mrs. Cheyenne, thank you for that, sweetheart. We're glad that our daily jokes help get you through your depression.
Our daily jokes?
Yeah, our daily jokes. Our jokes.
No, I mean it by default.
You love it, though.
Yeah, I love it.
Every bit of it.
I love it like swallowing poison. Thank you, Haley Claire.
Jasmine, did Terrell cook?
Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany, first time here. I'm sorry.
Camille said, Stacey, those are yours.
Thank you, Camille. Thank you for the gifts. Granny Viola, and I missed somebody else just gave us a gift. Thank you so much. Hey, so what's up, everybody? Man, we've giving everybody a little time to get in. Hope you come on in, invite your people, invite your mama, your daddy, your ex, your kids, invite them all in. If they want a little laugh and want a little seriousness when it comes to their life. You better not.
This dude just said, invite your daddy, your ex. Tell them to come on in. They might learn a little something tonight. If somebody tell they ex to get on this live, I'm going to send you a free item.
You're getting a free item.
Tell
your ex to come on here so we can have some laughs
and
learn
ex
together.
To come on up in here, because if your ex is still talking to you, you doing good.
Or you might be one of them ex told you. Give your name back.
Hey, Kim, when are we gonna see you at church again? And I'm telling y'all.
What's up, Kim?
Somebody said not.
No gift for you, huh?
D Clark.
What's up, D Clark? Hootie hoo.
Hang on, Blue.
All right, we got Australia in the house. What's up, Australia?
What's
Amy?
up, down under?
I don't know why that sounded good to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Down under. Okay. Stop. Just stop. I mean, don't start the night. Don't do that.
Girl, please. Every night. She's so slow, y'all.
He is. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm spitting popcorn everywhere. The popcorn is good, as a matter of fact.
She think about down under.
No. I'm thinking about what this person just said. He is so handsome. Girl, he is.
Oh, thank you.
Why in the world you think I'm here? Like, part of why I'm here. Yeah.
That one when she thought it first. Belize in the house. We got Belize, baby.
He is a nice looking man, honey. Yes, he is. And you only see his face. Okay. Hey, I'm just saying, you only see his face, boo, and you see his ass. What you think I think about him? Okay? Yeah. You okay? Woo! You all right?
You stupid. You stupid.
I just want to know you all right.
Anyway, how y'all doing?
Woo, I know, right? Hey, don't die.
Let's pray, y'all.
Oh, we gotta pray. Oh, we gotta pray in. Let us pray this thing in, y'all. Hey, with all the Bible jokes that I've been telling, baby.
I'm sorry, y'all. This girl's stupid.
Hey, with all them Bible jokes I've been telling over the last couple of days, I need some prayer.
Oh.
Yes, I'm gonna need him to anoint me tonight.
Hey, whatever way we can get you closer to God. I know a man.
I know a man.
Have my water.
Yeah, you need it.
All right, so cool.
He's gonna pray us in. Bow your heads, please.
All right, let's pray, y'all. Hey, Father God, thank you. Thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for bringing us together again. Lord, allow your words to be spoken through us. Allow your words to land fervently upon the ears of the listeners. Allow it to be a blessing for them. Allow seeds to be sown. And allow forgiveness to be sown and shown. Even for ourselves, Father God. And allow us to give out the same forgiveness that you've given us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen and amen.
All right.
Yes. So let's lay down the rules of the house. Okay. So positive vibes only. We love to have a great time. We love to give you the information that you're coming on here looking for, but it's positive vibes only. If at any point you feel like you need to come on here and you need to be negative, please exit stage left.
Yeah.
Or you will be muted and sometimes even blocked. Okay. So we have our moderators on TikTok, which is D Clark Curry. If there is a question that you are asking us and we don't necessarily see it, please allow D Clark to be on top of that. If Ashley Stamps is on, she is also with Graffiti, and she does a lot of our moderating on TikTok as well. Hence, coming over to YouTube. Our YouTube people are usually like the bomb.
Yeah.
Okay?
Taj, my girl Taj.
They are here to have a great time. They are here to get the laughs on. They are here to get the information. And so remember that Tajina Brown is...
Move them into the den, baby. Put them in the den.
Yep. And there ain't going to be no lion around in the den. Y'all get it?
No lion.
You got it. There will be no lion around and no lion as well. But we have Tajina Brown and David Williams on YouTube who are moderators as well. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm back, y'all. am back. Yes.
Hey, she showed back, y'all.
I'm back, baby.
I missed her all week last week.
Yep, he did. I know a man. I know y'all. Let me tell y'all something. When I read that joke,
This girl been laughing all day.
baby, I think I have watched that video 100 times.
At least.
I promise you I had. Thank you,
Easily.
Unstoppable Creation.
Thank you, Unstoppable.
Yes. She said Joaquin is too early.
Man.
Yes, y'all. I think I have truly watched that video 100 times because it makes me laugh and cry. Every time I watch it. Every time I watch it, I do. I mean, y'all, that joke was funny to me. It has made it to my top 5.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's my top 5.
Everything around our house right now is I know her.
Yep. I know her. Man. I know a woman.
Stupid, man. Man, we got Terrell here tonight.
Oh, hey, Terrell, how you doing?
Single mom.
Yeah.
Oh, so look.
Yes, Stacy Smith. It is a Stacy thing. Yep.
I wish somebody told me that before I met Stacy.
Hey, look, y'all. I met a
Hey,
follower.
what's up in Ghana? It's 0300 over there.
Oh my! It's 3:00 a.m. You must be getting ready for work, or just can't sleep one. Noah is the truth. He can build a boat. That's why the people said, we know a man. I was at the chiropractor today, and I walk in and I am greeted with this really big hug.
Can't sleep.
Oh, can't sleep. I was greeted with this really big hug, and I called this young lady. Her name is Emily. I call her my best friend. She's my best friend. Okay. So
Shout out.
She was like, oh my God, you're here. She says, my mom is here. And I was like, oh, your mom. I got to meet her mom for the very first time today, baby.
What did mom say?
Her mom was like, oh my God. She says, I work in a very stressful environment. And she says, you bring us so many laughs that help us get through our day. She said, she's like, you are so funny. She said, and your husband's laugh is so contagious. She was like, I mean, just completely contagious. She says, but girl, when you tell those jokes and the way you deliver those jokes, she said her favorite joke, of course, is most people's favorite joke, which is the gynecology joke. She said, when your baby turned around and was like, Daddy, what's the gynecology? She said, I'm done. She said, I'm done then. She said, so when someone is in the office having a bad day, she said, I always just pull your videos up. And I was like, here you go. This is all you're going to need.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
She'll stay now, nurse.
Stacy, my 26-year-old ICU nurse, I send her I got one for you during her 12-hour shifts. No, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm going to tell y'all how the dynamics shift. You all play her jokes for relief. I have to deal with the stress of them. So I need you all praying for me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't understand what it does to me. Think about this, people. Think about the jokes and stuff y'all don't get a chance to hear.
Right. Yeah, that was a lot of jokes y'all don't get a chance to hear or see.
Ooh.
I mean, baby.
If there were hidden cameras in our house, man, people would really wonder, how do y'all get any work done? How do y'all get anything done?
Yeah, like we get a lot done too, y'all. Yeah.
My wife and I were up last night at 2:00 in the morning laughing. Now, I could have been doing something else. We were laughing.
Said, we do. Stacy is wild.
Stacy's ignorant.
Hey, it's funny because we have some of our clients that are on our lives, and they can attest to the fact that we are this way. Like even in counseling sessions. Yeah,
like this is us.
This is just who we are. You know, we have learned and we've lived some things that we are trying our best to help couples and to help individuals understand about life and truly know that this thing is like, wow. Like this is like you can get through it. You just have look at Neil.
Neil said, "Yes, they are."
You truly can get through it. You just have to want to, and if you're willing to take the suggestions, the opinions, and a different perspective of other people, then you can truly get through it and make it your own. Yep. Because we tend to see things not the way they are, but the way we are. And if we're broken,
you see
that's
them
the
broken.
only way we see them. We see them as broken.
Okay? So, user Kelly Ball, that's a great suggestion. You need to write a book. And fortunately for you, user Kelly, if you go to our website, www.blendedandwinning, you'll see that my wife's first book is already on the page. You can actually purchase it. She will sign it and ship it to you personally.
Are you having some indigestion problems?
Thank you in the bed. Laughing at your behind.
Your hiccups, your coughing. Drink a little bit more water, baby. Clear your throat up.
You ain't no doctor.
No, this is what was funny. Y'all want to know some relationship advice? Can I give y'all some relationship advice, particularly for the men? How many of y'all men on here just want some relationship advice tonight? Okay.
From you?
Yeah. Okay. So men, I want you to, and women, I want you to peep in from a peripheral because this is also going to help you too. Okay. I know it helped me. Somebody said no.
I'm just waiting. There she goes, starting already. Yep.
Okay, so look, I was talking to a girl, and I was telling her, I said, how you have a great man. She's like, I do. She said, I have a really good man. And I was like, what is it to your relationship that makes it so great? What did you do or what did he do? She said, every time, she says, the better my man is to me, she said, the stronger my throat gets. The stronger my throat gets. I said, well, damn. Hey, I mean. Look now. Listen, Linda's and Leroy's, that won't work for her relationship. That's what I said. Now I spit.
I know some of the men out there thinking, I must not be nothing.
Hey, what advice? Hey, men, you better be good to that woman.
Am I not good enough to you?
Why would you do that?
You telling the truth. You giving the advice.
My stomach hurts. We need another prayer.
See, she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
Answer the question.
I need to know. Am I not good enough? Someone say, get out. Get out. Hey, inquiring minds want to know.
I hate you.
You giving the advice.
I was telling you. Oh my God. Y'all.
Hey,
oh my goodness.
I don't have the hiccups anymore.
He made me sick. Somebody said, y'all couldn't tell me to answer the question. He is great to me. Stop.
I need to see some action.
Woo, Lord. Yeah, stop, Joaquin.
I'm not, my throat was itching.
Oh, God. I did leave the door open for that. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that went south.
I'm good.
I'm just asking a question, y'all. Okay.
Woo! I'm still on the job training.
Curtis, My man Curtis on here.
He ain't on here tonight,
He
but
on
I'm
here.
on the job training. I tell you that much.
Shoot, I tell you what, you about to get laid off.
Woo! Hold on.
Somebody said childish.
Ain't he childish? He is just petty and messy and just all the above.
Somebody
Okay?
said it went left real quick. All I did was ask the question, y'all. That's it.
Shoot. Well, I was
All right.
just telling the joke about a conversation
Hey.
that I was having with somebody.
Hey, that joke hit
And
home.
that's what helped her.
Mhm.
That is the method that she used to keep her relationship alive.
You asked the men, did they need some marital advice and relationship advice?
So
Did
I
you?
thought it was pretty decent advice.
It was great advice.
It was. Okay.
It's great advice.
And then we can leave it at that. We can leave it at that.
I'm just saying, you need to take the advice.
Oh, yes. So
All right then.
that was great. So as you see, the topic that we're talking about tonight is bills, bills, bills. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? So we talking about bills tonight.
If I'm still that good man,
Woo! If you still that good man, that's the only way you paying the bills?
no, I'm paying the bills. But if
I'm asking a question.
how do I get rewarded?
What do you mean? See, I'm losing you right now.
If I'm such a good
It's
man,
staticky. I mean, I'm saying snow.
it ain't. Oh, it ain't
Come on. What you say now?
bills. So anyway, no, seriously, we've been talking about finances.
Oh.
It's been a big thing with us about finances lately, and we love having fun. We love having fun. Somebody said she's singing Destiny Child over here, y'all. Yes, she is. The guilty as charged. Thank you, Strawberry, Jack Strawberry. She said your voice is so cute. What about you?
Thank you.
So we're talking about bills and
Yes.
finances. If you're single, are you respectful with your bills, or are you respectful with your finances? If you all are married, how do you all do your bills?
Yeah, how do you do your bills? Is it separate accounts? Is it joint account and separate accounts?
What's up, Ashley?
What is it that you guys do to keep the chaos and the frustration and the irritation down when it comes to bills, when it comes to money in your marriage or in your long-term relationship? I tell people a lot, and we've talked about this a lot with our clients over the past week, is that I don't know what separating our finances look like. We've never, from the moment we got married, when we came from our honeymoon, it was strictly joint account. Our name on every single account that exists, both of our names. And we limited it down so that we don't have money going in so many different directions, that we're able to maintain that, we're able to watch it, we're able to maximize what we have and take the risk where we can take them, and sometimes pull back if we know that those risks are just too high for us in that season of our lives. Okay. Yep. And so if you're single, because a lot of people on here are saying, well, I'm single, you're handling your bills by yourself right now.
Cool.
But think about, what does that look like when you do get married, or when someone comes into your life and you guys begin to combine everything? What does that look like?
And this is the thing. This is not our suggestions, or the way we do things is not an end-all method. What works for you works for you.
Right.
Now let me put that out there right now. But one thing I've never understood, and if it works for you and you're married, or with someone, you all do this, kudos to you. But I've never understood how people can come together and say, I would never be able to tell my wife or ask my wife, do you have your half of the rent? Or do you have your half of the mortgage? Mm-hmm. That's not how I was raised. Even though I didn't see my father do much when it came to the bills. Mm-hmm. That's not how I was raised. If I'm paying all the bills, you need to be saving at least 90% of your money.
If what now?
If I'm paying all the bills, you need to be saving at least 90% of your money.
Oh, and that's what we did. Like, when I tell y'all, when are you good?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so when we decided to do our money the way we do it, I was horrible with money. I must say it. I think every relationship has somebody that's horrible with money. because somebody is going to be better than you. One or the other may be better at it. Y'all both may have a problem with it, but somebody is better at it. Okay. I was horrible at it. There was no good in me when it came to money. Okay. I had a lack of respect for money.
She used to.
And understanding that and coming to understand later on that I had a lack of respect for money in my marriage, in just my single life, in everything. I had to learn how to switch that mindset and learn what money could do for me and make it work for me and my family. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. We were in church, we were in leadership class, and we started talking about finances. We started talking about money. And the phrase that stuck with me was it when we were in Cleveland, the statement that if it doesn't hurt, you're not saving.
Cleveland, Ohio. So, Dr. R.A. Vernon.
So we were in Cleveland, Ohio at a leadership conference, and Dr. R.A. Vernon from the Word Church was up speaking, and he was talking about money. He was talking about finances, and he was like, if it doesn't hurt, you're not saving. And I knew I wasn't saving. Okay. And Joaquin came to me at a family meeting one night, and he was like, I need you to trust me. And I was like, I trust you. And he was like, no, I need you to trust me with our finances. And of course, I'm a woman. I was independent before Joaquin came into my life. I was used to doing it my way, still wanted to do it my way, even being married to him. Okay. But I knew I had issues with money because if I made it, I just wanted to spend it. Because I'm like, I work hard for my money. Okay. Joaquin came to me and he says, all I want you to do is just give me 90 days. He says, give me 90 days to show you what I can do with our finances. Okay. And I was like, I said, so what does that look like? Paint a picture for me. Okay. And Joaquin didn't like to use the word allowance. Okay. Because he was like, that just sounds, like I'm trying to dictate you. Yeah. I'm trying to control you. I'm trying to control the money. He says, but for this, to say, the lack of a better word, we're going to use allowance. He says, all right, I'm going to put you on a strict allowance. I was like, okay, what does that strict allowance look like? I'm looking at what I make and I'm thinking, an allowance might be good because it could be $300-$400 every paycheck just for me to spend what I want to spend. I was so wrong. I thought he was going to be generous. Like, I really thought he was going to be generous to give me like $300 or $400 every time I get paid, He says $125. Like he said, you will get $125 every time you get paid out of your check. I said, hold on. I was like, hold on. Do you know how much I make?
Yeah.
Like, do you know how much I make? Like, I get paid twice a month. And you want me to just take $125?
And she literally asked me that question as if I didn't know how much she made. I'm like, yeah, I know how much you make.
I was like, I can't get $300-$400 every time I get paid. He was like, no, $125. I was like, woo! Y'all see what that just did to me, right? Like, God, no. So I was like, it was gonna be tough. That wasn't enough to get my hair done. It wasn't enough to get my nails and my toes done. It was barely enough for me to eat on a weekly basis if I wanted to eat out because I'm going back and forth to work. Okay.
Ask where did you work?
I worked at a restaurant. Okay. So I mean, yeah, I got to eat and they fed me good, but I still wanted, money to play with. And he told me
money to play with.
He said we have a budget. Okay. And that budget has to be in place. So there's no, I wanted to go out and buy the boys something. So I use my money. Can I get more money? And he was like, because the boys have everything they need and their stuff is included in the budget. So if you choose to spend your $125 every pay period on those boys, that's your decision. I was like, okay.
And for you all that are wondering, what was I's bid? Nothing.
Hold on. And listen, because I want to speak to that because some people be like, oh my God, that's controlling, or no, he's trying to, take advantage of her or something. That was not the case. Because what I learned 90 days later was that my 90% of my money went straight to savings. My check paid no bills. It was just sitting. Some of what I made was sitting over in our bill account, just sitting there just in case. 90% of my money went over to our savings account. And so 3 months come around and I was like, okay. I was like, you did this in 3 months. Like, you did this in 3 months. And he was like, yes, I did. He's like, I told you, I just need you to trust me with our finances. So I want a little increase in allowance because I did pretty good over the last 90 days. I said, well, baby, can I get a little bit more money every week, every time I get paid? He says, no. I said,
I'm gonna speak. Can I speak to that one question?
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked, "How did I come to Coach Martinez?" Says, "How do I come to $125 as an allowance?" That's a great question. You have to know your spouse. You all have to know each other. If you listen to what my wife was saying, she said, "I wish I knew I was gonna get with what she made. I knew I was gonna get at least $300-400 to play with." You have to understand, if we're going to save and we're going to make sure that we are set up for long term, it has to hurt. I would have had no problem at all giving my wife extra money, but we had to see what she can work with. What is she willing to sacrifice? My wife, I don't spend money. I work and save, and I had another account that I was putting money into that I let her know about, but I didn't let her know how much I was putting in there. So it was about trusting. And once she showed me that she can get by with it, it was like, oh, we're good with this. Mm-hmm. Because my thing was, I said, babe, if we save now, we won't have to worry about moving money around, waiting for this, taxes coming in. If I get 2 more checks, I can do this. We can do what we want to when we want to. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about. It was about getting us to a point where we don't have to struggle. Mm-hmm. Or I ain't gonna say struggle. I'm gonna say my goal and my job as a being the person of the finances. I want to be paid up with my mortgage, our bills 3-4 months ahead in advance, and then have money set aside so we don't have to worry about how we're gonna pay this, how we're gonna pay that. And I knew it took a sacrifice. That's what it's about. Every season is gonna require some kind of sacrifice. Mm-hmm. That's what it was about.
And so that was my sacrifice. Me showing Joaquin that I'm willing to do this, and it hurt, so that I could truly learn and have a respect for money. Okay, because my lack of respect for money is what was causing me to constantly keep withdrawing, but I was never making deposits. I was rarely making deposits. And if I was making deposits, I was making the minimum amount of deposits, but I was taking out the maximum amount of money that I wanted. Okay. So Joaquin kind of went to where I was going with it. So I'm thinking after the 90 days, I can get an increase. Joaquin said, no. He said, let's give it another 30 days. And let's give it another 90 days. And I was like, oh, Lord, I don't know. So he said, Stacey, he says, you can do it. He said, I want you to sit down and look at the budget. He said, I want you to look at where we are. He says, we're paid up on the mortgage for 3 months already. We're paid up on your truck for 3 months already. He says, there is additional money on the light, the light, gas, and the water. He was like, the kids' lunches are paid for. He was like, everything is taken care of. He even put gas, our weekly gas amount, into the budget. So I don't have to stop for gas. The only thing I was doing was playing with my money. That's all I was doing was playing with money, because everything was basically in the budget. And he wanted me to see how much money I was playing with that was unnecessary, and how it was hurting the family from getting to the ultimate goal where we wanted to get to.
Yeah.
Okay. So if there was a project I wanted to do, if there was something I wanted to buy, if there was, he was like, what do you need it for right now? I mean, it was literally sitting down and having that critical conversation where, baby, I want this. What do you need it for? What do you want it for? Why? And if I couldn't come to him and it brought value to the marriage, to the family, or anything, he was like, no. I was like, yeah, I can't. And can I be real with y'all for a moment? Can I be real?
Do you do anything else?
I don't do nothing else. Okay, so I'm be real with y'all. Sometimes I felt like I can't have nothing, but I work so hard for my money.
Yep.
I truly felt that way. And when I came to Joaquin in one of those nights where we sat down and we had pillow talk, I said, Joaquin, I said, it's not like we don't have the money. Why is it that you always tell me no when I ask you for something? Like, I mean, I can't just have a little bit of something that I want. And he broke it down to me just like he just broke it down to you all. He said, Stacey, we're building something here. He says, we're not going to always be in this house. He said, our vision plan states that we want to own this, we want to own that, we want to build this, we want to build that. He says, that's why right now you don't need those things. You just want them. He was like, trust where I'm going. He says, because right now and where we were headed when you weren't saving like this, he says, I wouldn't be able to give you the world later on if I continue to let you be on this path that you were on. He says, in 2 years, in 5 years, he says, when my wife comes to me, anything she asks for, I want to be able to give it to her with no hesitation. He says, I want to be able to provide everything she wants with no hesitation. He said, it's not because I don't want you to have. It's not because, I want to deny you all the time. He says, but what I want to make sure is that we are set up not for right now, but for later on.
Yeah. And at the time, we were what? I was 32, 33. You were what? 32?
No. You were like 34 at the time.
34?
So you're 40 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were 33, 34.
34?
Yep.
So this is the thing. If you all really think about it, let's be real with us. If you're 28, 29, 28 to 35 years old, and you're not where you want to be financially and have the money in the bank, and whether you're married or not, think about the years we've wasted on saving money. Once you think about the years we've wasted on saving money, now it's like, now we're in a crunch. We should have been doing this earlier. We were just running around wasting money on needless things.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have to budget because our kids need this. We need this for prioritizing our job, XYZ. I told my wife, I said, look, we're going to sacrifice these next couple years and we don't have to worry about nothing again. Now, did we live like that for years? No, we did not. Once we got to a point of doing certain things, I was like, hey, let's live a little. So that's what it's about, man. You have to take a couple of seasons out of your life and sacrifice those to make sure you have what you want. Because I'm telling you right now, I told my mom when I was real little, I refuse, and if God be with me, I refuse to still be working for somebody or working my behind off after 45, 50 years old, trying to pay bills. Yeah. No. And if that takes me saying no to my wife a few times, making my wife mad at me or hiding me because I have to say no for her a few times, I'm going to love her that way. Because if I'm saying yes and keep giving in, and then we don't be able to enjoy our lives later on, how did I do us any justice?
Yeah. And then he gets blamed because he didn't set his family up for success.
Nah.
And I had to realize that too, is that I'm helping him set us up for success so that later on it's like,
Camille, you stupid girl. Camille, there's no age bracket. I just use that age for that example. You so stupid.
So when we talk about, this, it's like, I am grateful. When I tell y'all, I am grateful that he began that early off in our marriage, because I promise y'all, we would not be where we are in the space where we are right now. And questions are on TikTok and YouTube. People are asking, so did Joaquin have a set amount of money for an allowance weekly? No, he did not. But Joaquin, oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
But Joaquin doesn't spend money like I do. Joaquin didn't need anything. Joaquin didn't go and buy things like that. Like, if it wasn't for the house, if the house didn't need it, Joaquin didn't buy it.
And if I did buy it, I would call and let her know I bought it.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, My husband has a routine that he goes by to shop for grocery, to shop for household goods, to do all of that. I do none of that. Like, I don't grocery shop. If I go to the grocery store, I go to pick up an onion or a bell pepper because we don't have it in the refrigerator. I go to pick up some powdered donuts because I want some the next morning. That's why I stop at the store. I stop at the store to pick up knickknacks. I don't stop at the store to go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
I don't shop for our household goods. I can't remember the last time I bought soap, deodorant, laundry detergent, dishwashing liquid.
Ooh, thank you,
I can't remember the last time I did that. Like, I can't, because Joaquin has a set routine when he does it, how he does it, what he
spoiled. Just spoiled, y'all.
He does all of that.
And this is the thing. This is what I would be doing if I were single. Understand that. And I told my wife, I want her to always feel like she's a queen. I'm not trying to impress her. I'm not trying to be a do boy. No, this is what I like to do. This gives me time to get out and do these things. Speak on some, so I love where we are. I do. I swear I love where we are. And let me say this. I grew up with nothing. I grew up having little of nothing. Had a lot of love in my family, but when it came to monetary things, we didn't have much. And one thing I never wanted to do was see my kids or my wife suffer in the same atmosphere as I had to grow up. So if I had to take a little heat for saying no a few times, making sure my kids had everything they needed, my wife had everything they needed to get to a point where they could have some things that they wanted, then I was going to do that. So I could live off the bare minimum. So I don't need to impress people with what I have or what I wear. I just love being me.
Mm-hmm. He will wear the same freaking t-shirt 3 days out of the week. Maybe not back to back. But I'm like, baby, can you please change the shirt? And it's not like he don't have a ton of them in there because I bought them over the years. I'm like, dude, can I get you to stop wearing them same joggers? Please stop wearing them. There are certain joggers that I have bought him that I love to see him in, and he never wears them.
I wear them.
But somebody also said, but you need to start doing those things. I know how to do all that.
Oh yeah, my wife knows how to do all that.
I know how to do everything.
Yeah. I asked her to let me take over this.
Yeah, he asked me. Yeah. He was like, no, I want to do this. I know how to go shopping for all that. I know where to find my deodorant. I know how to do all of that. Joaquin just enjoys doing that.
Yeah. And me buying my wife deodorant and soap and stuff, that started, if you don't know our story, that started like year one of our marriage.
Yeah.
When we were probably ready to get divorced. I was ready to get divorced.
Mm-hmm.
And so the deodorant soap thing starts from there. So I love doing that, just a reminder of how much, I love being in this marriage. So everything that I do has a reason behind it.
Yeah.
But if anything ever happened to, and that's what I love about it, if anything ever happens to me and I'm down for a little while, my wife can handle everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know how to pay all the bills. I know where to go to pay all the bills. Yep. I know how to get into every account we have. I know how to do all of that.
She has access to everything.
Yep. I have access to everything. So I know how to do it all. I just don't have to do it right now. Yep. I don't. And so, yeah.
But yeah, man. So, and this is the thing. Understand this, ladies and men. You are a bill. When we talk about finances and bills, ladies, you are a bill. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the mortgage and the car note, I think y'all be the highest bill. Y'all the next highest thing. Well, no, them kids. No, y'all the bills.
We are.
Y'all the bills.
Okay.
How much your hair cost? How much you get your hair done? How much you get your nails and toes done? That's not a necessity. It's a want.
Okay. Yes. No, hair is a necessity.
Nails and toes.
Okay, so that's not. So let me tell y'all what happened one day when I went to the nail salon. And this was like 3 weeks ago, okay? So Joaquin calls me and he said,
"What's up, David?"
Hey, David. Hey, Swan. Hey, so
said,
look.
Yes, indeed.
He tells me, he called me, he says, baby, were you hungry while you were at the nail salon? And I was like, no, I wasn't hungry while I was at the nail salon. Y'all listen. Y'all gotta listen, Linda's and Leroy's, okay? So I was like, no, I wasn't hungry. He said, did they feed you while you were at the nail salon? And I was like, no, they didn't feed me. I was like, why are you asking me that? And he was like, Stacey, did they give you something to drink, water? And he was like, what did you do out at the nail shop? I said, I just got my nails done, Joaquin. I mean, I really did. He said, Stacey. I said, baby, why do you keep asking me? He said, because Stacey, I see the bill. He said, Stacey. He said, that's a meal for 4 people. He said, I just wanted to know, were you hungry? Did they feed you? Did they give you water, something to drink? He said, because he told me, he said, baby, take the business account and go and get your toes and your nails done. Yeah. He didn't put a limit on how much I was supposed to spend. Okay? So I was like, okay. And you calling me asking me all those questions. I'm like, were they supposed to feed me? I mean, they normally don't. So he said, Stacey, that amount you spent. He said, baby. I was like, he said, video call me and show me your nails and your toes. Yeah,
I was like, what did they do to you?
Yeah, he said, what did they do to you? He was like, what did they really do to you? Shoot. Yeah, that's what he said. I was like, hey, you told me to use the business account, so I used the business account.
Yep. So, and this is the thing, see, because we did the savings years ago and we kept a system in place, she can do that now. And this is what I always tell people, I'm not bragging. There may be another season when we want to go to another level. Guess what? We're going right back to saving.
Yeah.
Period. It's called discipline. If you want to lose weight, you're going to have to push away from the table. It's called discipline. Anything you want to set a goal for, you're going to have to sacrifice some things for in a season. And guess what? It ain't going to make everybody happy. Even when you're trying to get your marriage closer, you're going to push away from some people. And it ain't going to make everybody happy. A debt diet. That's right. That's right. Someone asked, we've been married 13 years. This year in October, we'll be married 13 years. We've been together 16. But yeah, we're talking about bills.
Yeah.
What is first of all, these little, we're getting a little money back for them now. We call our kids little stimulus checks right now. Little stimmies. We call them little stimmies. Little stimmies.
Hey, so I got one for you. I got one for y'all. Okay? No. I got one for you. Okay. What does me and a mosquito have in common? What do me and a mosquito have in common?
Sucking me dry. You blood.
No. They both stop sucking when you slap them. What do me and mosquitoes have in common? We both stop sucking when you slap them. Yep.
Oh,
Callie, that was a good one.
Y'all see what I did with? You got me crying over him. Stop it.
Yep. That was a good one. Callie came up with that one, baby.
Callie.
On YouTube.
Callie.
Yeah,
hey,
she
Callie.
on YouTube.
Get out.
Get out, Callie.
Get out.
Yes.
Get your behind out.
Woo! Yes, indeed.
Tell y'all, like my man David Arnold, get yourself one of these things called a wife.
Hey.
It ain't for the weak.
Hey, I got another one for y'all, though.
No, come on, man. We were doing good with deals.
I got a Bible one for y'all real quick.
Even Neil laughing.
Okay, so listen. What did Jonah's family say when he told them about what happened before he reached Nineveh? What did Jonah's family say when he told them about what happened before he got to Nineveh?
Now, for you all that don't know who Jonah is, never mind.
They told him, that sounds fishy.
I can't with y'all.
That's it. That sounds fishy.
I hate her, man.
Oh God!
Look here. Anybody has an extra room? I swear. Yeah, I did snort. I heard myself snort. I'm about to put her behind out, man.
Ooh, yes.
Does it sound fishy, man?
Some sound fishy.
Anyway, can we get back to finances?
Hey, hold on, real quick.
See, this is why I can't stand y'all.
What did God's people say when food fell from the sky? What did God's people say when food fell from the sky?
Hallelujah.
Oh, manna! Oh, manna!
Get out. Get your behind out of here. Get out of me.
Hey, what do pirates call Noah's boat? What do pirates call Noah's boat? The ark. They call it the ark. You know how? Oh, Lord have mercy.
I apologize in advance. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm done. Come on, get back to Bill's.
Look at me. Somebody gave us a. Hey,
what they give us, baby?
Well, I thought your shit was on the pop-up.
Oh, yes. Let me tell y'all, them Bible jokes was get when I tell y'all, baby.
What got me doing a Bible joke when she said the Bible got some funny? I said, don't you cuss about the Bible. Woo! But anyway, yeah. Hey, somebody said something. Prayer time.
Yeah.
Prayer time. What's up? What's up, Charleston Jr.?
Woo.
First time here? Yeah, first time here. I apologize in advance. Thank you, Queen, for the roses. She do. She actually does.
She does what?
Somebody said, does she tell jokes when you all in heated conversations?
I do.
Sometimes she does, especially if I'm the one bringing the heat.
Yeah.
She will tell a joke. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. I do. I tell jokes a lot to break the ice, to kind of calm the situation down. I will tell a joke. Like, and Joaquin can't help but laugh because I can be real ignorant.
She's stupid, y'all.
Hey, but who?
She's stupid.
Hey, who in the Bible has the best business plan? Who in the Bible has the best business plan?
Hold on. That's a good question.
The prophets. Baby! The prophets, okay? Yeah.
Get out.
Oh, yeah. The prophets.
Back then, they've been called the government. You stupid. You know that? Hey, do me a favor. Neil, you having a good time tonight, Neil.
Neil is having a good time tonight.
Look at David. David said, dang it. All right. And please do me a favor. Please feel free to use any of these jokes on your co-workers, spouses, or give me. She took my credit card, y'all. You see that?
I got another one for you. What's a miracle that can be done by a complainer? What is a miracle that can be done by a complainer?
You are using it tomorrow.
Nope, they can turn anything into wine. W-H-I-N-E. They can turn anything into a wine. Wine. W-H-I-N-E. Turning anything into wine. Yeah.
Well,
wine.
I have a complaint.
Yeah, you do?
Yes.
Yeah, you turn anything into a wine.
You get your behind out of here, man.
Woo.
See, this is why we can never stay on topic.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all, the one I'm gonna post tomorrow gonna take y'all completely out. It's gonna be another one like, we know a man. Good. Go ahead. Talk about bills.
Bedtime. Someone said bedtime. Mia Burns said my side hurts. Cause she dumb, y'all.
Y'all do a podcast, seriously.
You know what? We are gonna do a podcast soon, but right now we just don't have the time for it. We really do not. We have a lot of people inviting us to that podcast. We really don't have time for that. Yes, we are married. Yes. I take it that you're new here. Yes, we are married. Somebody said I can't wait to see the video. Forget y'all. Y'all be eager and stuff on.
Yes, look. What size was the lumber used to build the ark? What size was the lumber that they used to build the ark? What size was it? 2x2. Hey, the size of the lumber used to build an ark. 2x2.
Them were the animals.
Oh, no, we do not have separate accounts. All of our accounts are joint accounts. Yep.
Man, she ain't funny. She annoying.
Somebody said terrible. David said, I am terrible.
Terrible. and this, hey,
somebody said she ain't wrapped too tight.
She ain't wrapped at all. Just unraveling. Laughter is the best medicine. Mm-hmm. Laughter is the best medicine. And I'm gonna be honest with you all. That's one reason we never stay mad at each other. We don't. We always put our marriage first. That's how we get out of our feelings. We put our marriage. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but we had a great question on here going back to finances. They said, how do you guys save? We live off of 70 and no, I'm sorry.
80. No, we
live off of, hold on, because we do 15, 15, and then we live off the rest. Mm-hmm. Is what we do. So we live off 70, we tithe 15, and we save 15. So I was saying it right. I was just trying to see how to break it down. But yeah, so we live off 70% of our income, and we tithe 15%, and we save 15%. So,
and there was a time that was different. There was a time when we first started the 80-10-10 rule.
Yes.
That we were actually saving 80, living off the 10, and tithing 10.
Could we really do that though? What did we find was the problem with that?
No, that was when we were doing that's when we were saving.
Were we living off of
10%? Yes. Because everything was being saved.
Oh, we must be making some good money and live off 10%.
Yeah.
What did 10% look like at that point?
But it wasn't. It was just making sure we needed all the bills were paid. Then we were just taking everything from there. Once all the bills were paid, we were living off the 10, saving the rest, and 10 went for tithing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, he was handling all that during that whole 6-month period where all of my money was going to, the savings account, and he was basically paying the bills off his account and putting the rest into savings.
So we were saving a large chunk of our money, and this is the thing. That's why I couldn't tell my wife how much I was doing with saving and stuff like this, but she just had to trust me.
Yeah, I wouldn't have understand that he was really making us live off of the bare minimum, and as long as the bills were paid, then he was putting everything else in savings. That's why I was like, how are you doing this? How do you look at that? Because I would have been worried knowing that at that time in our life, we were living off 10, 20% of our income. So, yeah.
And this is the thing. After 6 months, after about 7-8 months, I let my wife in on kind of what we were doing. And what I loved about it, once my wife found out what we were doing and she could actually live and function off what was happening, she didn't need me anymore. She didn't need me to tell her, let's do this. She was like, no, I don't want to change anything. Let's keep doing this.
Yeah.
Let's keep doing that.
Yeah.
Because once you see where the vision is going and you actually see how it's actually manifesting, oh man, you want to be a part of it?
I have no credit card debt.
None.
I have no credit card debt.
Uno.
Yep.
I have no credit. I have no credit card debt. Maybe about like 500.
Well, no. I won't say that you won't have. He uses 2 credit cards to create that revolving credit on his credit report for that purpose only.
Yeah.
But how we pay our credit card, how we pay his credit cards is we pay his credit cards every 2 weeks, and we pay the full balance every 2 weeks for whatever he has on there.
Yep.
So,
So that's how we do it, y'all. We don't have separate accounts. The only thing separate about our accounts are our joint and our savings and our savings. That's the only thing separate about them. A couple different credit unions.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's different about them? What you say? We just
different
have
banks.
different banks.
Different banks.
We just have different
that's
banks.
What's separate
Yeah.
about them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the thing. You just have to find out what works for your house. Try different things that works for your house, but saving is always good. Because of where we were in our marriage and we weren't the happiest in our marriage, it really gave us the chance to really work together with saving.
Right.
So we didn't take a family vacation for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. We didn't take a family vacation for 2 years. We did not. We didn't do anything for us for Christmas for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And
we still living, y'all. We still alive.
Yeah.
Y'all believe that?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get enough for Christmas and we still alive.
Yes, and we recently started investing.
Yes.
Yeah, we recently started investing, and that is going really, really well. We are learning a lot about investing. We are really learning where we are as risk takers. So yeah, we're learning a lot about that, and we are thoroughly enjoying the trading and the stock market, learning more about the stock market and where to put our money, how to do it. So it's very, very interesting, and it's a lot of fun too.
Den Ring is watching from Japan.
Oh, hello!
Thank you so much.
T on it, baby.
What's up, T? Do you have any advice on how to get out of debt? Pay the smallest things off first. If you have some small things on there, matter of fact, you can actually call them. If they've been on there for a while, you can actually dispute them. Mm-hmm. If you try to dispute them, get them taken off of there, you can do that. Mm-hmm. But then start paying the small things off first.
Yeah.
Pay the small things off first.
And once you get those paid off, make sure that if it was $185 that you had left on an old cable bill, you pay that $185 off, and then you take that $185 as if you're going to put it. You take that $185 and put it on the next bill that you have. So that next bill might be
that's right, the snowball
$425. You put that $185, make up the difference with that $425, and go ahead and pay that off. You take that next $425 and start doing it that way, if that's how you want to do it. Yeah. For example, we are, and my husband was gonna be like, really, Stacey? Well, we're paying off a Mercedes-Benz in 2.5 years. So by the end of September, we'll have my truck completely paid off.
Yeah.
Because it's doable. You can do it.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care about material stuff.
Right.
But my wife deserved it.
Yeah.
My wife deserved it.
I was surprised.
Yeah. Getting on board with everything we had been through. And the reason she got that truck, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We had just paid off the Tahoe.
Yes.
We had a Chevrolet Tahoe we had just paid off. The month I paid it off, 3 weeks later, the engine went out in it.
Mm-hmm. And we were gonna sit.
I had a plan, y'all.
Yep, he had a plan in place. Like, man, this money right here, we gonna stack it. We gonna put it on the mortgage. We gonna get this house paid off. We gonna do all, y'all. Oh my gosh.
Crush my little dream. And someone said you only live once. You're right. You only live once, but you have to live smart with that. I don't want to live once and be struggling the rest of my life or working for someone. I want to be able to sit back and, enjoy some of my life. So I'm going to live it smartly.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm telling you, when it broke down, I was in a rental car for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I was in a rental car for 2 weeks. And we went to the dealership a couple of days after, the truck. He found out that the engine was just gone in the truck. And it was just best to us to use money to just go and get another one. So we went to the car lot. Y'all know what he was looking at to buy me? Which I don't like to know. When my husband went to the car lot to go buy me.
I was still mad about the truck being, the engine going out.
He was so in his feelings.
I was. And I was thinking, okay, if we get this, I can pay this off in like a year, maybe a year and a half, and we'd be done. D. Clark. I was finna hook up. I was finna have a ride on some.
A Dodge Journey. Uh-oh. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these cars. A Prism. He was gonna have me riding in something that he was like, as long as it's white, because you want a white car. I was like, I don't want a Dodge Journey,
and this is what my wife said. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I kind of got in my feelings. I was like, "Excuse me, you too good for a Dodge Journey?"
I wasn't too good for a Dodge Journey.
She said, "Look here." She said, "Joaquin, we only live once."
Yeah.
She said, "Do you think that we don't deserve this?" I said, "We or you?"
So, man, let me tell you. Let me tell you why he bought the Mercedes. Actually, Mellow 14700 was my Mercedes expensive?
No.
My Mercedes was not expensive.
No. Actually, I'm telling you, it's amazing. And they told us that car just came in that week.
Yep.
It just came in that week. It was a quick turn, and we were like the third people to look at it. And when they told me how much they were, I was like, that's it? Actually, some of the cars we were looking at were more than it.
Were more than my Mercedes.
Yep, it was more than that. And I was like, how many miles? 51,000 miles. What?
51,000 miles.
And y'all only want this? Mm-hmm. How much?
2012.
And now I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I tell you what. She said, let me test drive it. And I'm telling you, the smile I saw on my wife's face, I was like, you know what? She deserves this. And there we go.
When I tell you.
Plus, I was driving in, a 1997, Ford F-150. You know what I'm saying? But I was happy my Ford because I had my lawn service and I wasn't trying to. It was paid for. And it crunk up every morning. Huh.
Yep.
How do I feel about owning a timeshare? I've owned a couple of them and I never own another one.
Never own another one. Yeah. But I was looking at like the BMW X1 and then I was looking at an X2. Those were higher than my Mercedes.
Yep.
Those were literally higher than my Mercedes. But they were too small. And I saw that Mercedes sitting there and I was like, babe, I like this. And he knew I wanted a white car.
Yep.
Okay. And he was like, Stacy, he's like, you can't come look down here. And I'm like, babe, I said, I really like this car, And he was like, okay. So we didn't get, the X1s and the X2s are small. And so it was like, okay. He was like, okay, you like it and everything. So we totally left the lot. We left the lot. He was like, okay, you like that. And so he told me to pick out some other things. And I went on over to the other side and said, well, you know what? That's nice. Or that's nice. But still, we were looking at these cars and they were still more than the Mercedes.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, we're done looking for the day. We get home, we have a conversation, and he was like, you really like that car? And I was like, baby, I really like that car. I said, but I do understand if you don't want, to buy that right now.
Yeah. And there were a lot of people at the lot. So I said, you know what? I tell you what. I said, if we go back tomorrow and that car is there, we'll see what they say.
Mm-hmm. Why he tell me that? It was still there.
And all you saw was this right here.
Yep. I was like,
no, hey. show them all you saw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he does not have his lawn service anymore.
No, I don't have my lawn service anymore. I actually, when all my equipment was stolen for the second time, then we ended up moving. Mm-hmm. Then we ended up moving on to Alabama. So didn't ever replace my equipment. And what God was transitioning us into doing, the lawn service was actually in the way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was actually in the way. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I can drive a Prism. Shoot, I can drive one of those Kia Souls. I'm gonna be happy. It ain't about what we drive. It's about the like the young lady said earlier. You only live once, and that's something my wife has always wanted: a white Mercedes. Mm-hmm. And we had a chance to get it. Yeah. She got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Joaquin is a coach. He's a life coach. He's a marriage coach, couples coaching. He does all of that. Yeah. A couple of people have asked that on here, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what he does. He owns Blended and Winning, our business, Blended and Winning at blendedandwinning.com. You can learn more about our we call it our ministry. That's our ministry. It's blendedandwinning.com.
And that's right, Reaper's Ghost 007. I get there one. That's what it's about, man. You'll get there one day. That's what it's about. It's about just strive. You ain't trying to keep up with nobody.
You ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses, the Smiths, the Alexanders. You ain't trying to do all that. Mm-mm. You're not.
I promise you, man. I would. My wife knows if I was still single, I had my 300 ZX 2-seater. Hey, I'm stacking money.
And that's what he has always done.
I'm stacking money, man.
He literally just saves my marriage every week, every other day. You know, the basics.
Okay. So
that she was answering. So we have someone on YouTube that just answered the question on what does Joaquin do for a living? She said, "Oh, he literally saves my marriage every week, every other day. You know, the basics." That is what Joaquin does. That is what he does. He puts out little fires everywhere.
That's just stupid, girl. You got me up here crying.
He literally just saves my marriage every week. Yep, that's what he does. Yeah.
Yep. I've been blessed to be able to. One thing about us men, we need to do a better job of just holding each other accountable. And that's what we do.
She said, "I wish it wasn't true."
As you so silly, man.
But I tell y'all, so as we're talking about bills and finances, let me tell y'all how humble my husband is. Joaquin talks a lot about how I push him to be better than he could ever push himself to be better than. So
good job, Reaper.
Joaquin was never on a budget. Okay, so because he doesn't spend money. Joaquin talks about all of the things that he wants to do, all the things that he wants, and man, I want to do this, and man, I like this. Oh, I saw this, and da. That's how I learned how to shop for my husband. Is I listen to him. I listen to my husband's heart when he gets excited about something or when he really, really just likes something. So my husband has been talking about these particular guns for like 2 years, y'all. Like 2 years. He has gone over to one of his closest friends' houses, and they have built their own guns, and they have these guns that he loves, and he's always talking about it. Always talking about it.
Well, I don't get to play with them anymore. I'm out the military now. I don't get to play anymore.
And so he really, Joaquin really, really wanted these guns. So 2 weeks ago, exactly, 2 weeks ago, we're riding up the interstate, and he's talking about these guns, and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm tired of it at this point. Like, I'm literally tired of hearing it. Like, literally. And I tell him, I said, you know what? I'm so tired of you talking about that. That's just how I came at him. I'm so tired of you talking about these guns. I said, why won't you just go get the money and get the guns? We had just had a conversation a week prior to that about how much it would cost him to get the bed put on his truck, to go and buy this gun, and to buy that gun and everything. And I'm like, just do it. So this conversation on this particular day on the interstate, I was like, I'm so tired of hearing it. I said, I am just sick and tired of you constantly keep talking about this, but you won't get up and do nothing. You just won't do it. He looked at me and he said, you ain't got to talk to me like that either. I was like, my bad. But still, I'm tired of you talking about these guns. I said, baby, we have already talked about what the finances look like. You have the money to buy these guns. And granted, I knew that these guns could possibly cost my husband in the thousands of dollars. Okay. I know that. But he never does anything for himself. When I tell you don't.
Because when I add up how much it's going to be, I always think about, well, man, I can save this here or I can invest this here. And it really, bring me. So I always end up doing so much with the money.
Anyway, I was like, look, okay. I just told him, I was like, I'm getting to, and I told him, I said, after today, I don't want to hear any more about it. I don't want to hear any more about it unless you're going to buy them guns. That's the only thing I want to hear is if you're going to buy the guns. I'm in Meridian, helping plan my cousin's funeral. I get a phone call, and the first thing Joaquin says to me on this phone call is he says, before our son snitch on me, I got something to tell you. I said, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. I was like, now so I'm thinking at this point, and I'm like, y'all were just at the Hoover wreck, so y'all been swimming. I've got videos. What could have happened between then and like 45 minutes ago? What could have happened? That little boy told his daddy. Now they at the gun range, okay? They're at the shop. They looking at guns and everything. And Joaquin realizes they have a nice sale. Ooh. And he's not going to pay full price for this one particular gun that he wants. That could cost him about $2,100, okay? So Joaquin he's looking around and everything, and he's picking out everything. And it was a lady or man?
A lady.
It was a lady that tells Joaquin the final amount to his purchase. Our 9-year-old son looks up at Joaquin and says, Daddy, does mama know you finna spend that kind of money? What? He looked up at his daddy and said, does mama know you about to spend that kind of money?
and you know what's ironic? You know what's ironic? What's ironic? Every woman started laughing. All the men was like, you feel me, bro. You feel me. All the women laughing now. Every woman laughing. But I messed around and got the I got the AR, the Voodoo. I got the AR, the Voodoo, the Voodoo Monster. The Voodoo Master, I'm sorry, the Voodoo Master on the AR-15. And they had a sale going on. And me being a vet, I got a couple more discounts, with everything. It was just a nice purchase, and I'm going back to get this other pistol I want. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I have to encourage my husband to go and do those things for himself, because that's one thing I know I ain't going to buy. I wouldn't dare try to go buy him a gun. I wouldn't dare do that. Everything else, shoes, clothes, jewelry. I mean, he don't really wear jewelry, but I'm going to tell y'all, that's one thing, a gun, I ain't trying to go buy you. So you're going to have to go buy that yourself if you want it. Okay?
Hey, I was actually going to build a 300 Blackout. I was going to build me one. I still might do that.
So I'm on video chat with with Joaquin while he's showing me the gun, and I show my brother. My brother was like, ooh, Stacy. He said, that's a nice gun. The first thing my brother said was, Stacy, you bought him that gun? I said, no, he bought that gun himself.
I'm sorry, it's called the Voodoo Witch Doctor. I'm sorry, it was
okay.
like I said Voodoo Man, but it's the Voodoo Witch Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they know. Everybody around me knows. Prime example, my wife bought me a truck for my birthday this year. She bought me a truck for my birthday this year, you all. I was still driving my 97 Ford F-150. Still driving. Look, my truck crank up every day, but my boys are starting like dead ass. This air don't work and it's hot in here. So she bought me a truck for my birthday, man.
Yeah. So I mean, that was one of the things I always wanted to do for my husband is I wanted to buy him a truck. I didn't want him to have to think about paying on a note. I didn't want him to have to think about, man, I want this. Man, I want that. Man, I can't wait. And then seeing these nice trucks and everything. And it's like, oh, God, I've always wanted to buy him a truck. And when I was able to, I was like, yes, this is perfect. It was for his birthday. I surprised him, and I let him pick it out. He didn't know that's what he was doing, but he picked it out. Yeah.
And I'm be honest with you all. And this isn't this. I tell people this isn't no way or platform for us to brag or anything. Man, there was a point in time in our marriage we were like, shoot, man, which bill do we pay? You know, man, which bill? If we don't pay it today, and they may cut this off. Hey, can I get a little money? Can I get an extension on this?
Yeah.
So we are never sitting on here bragging about what we can do to shun nobody or push nothing in nobody's face.
Yeah.
Man, we've been where we was like, look,
Lord, yes.
we all we got.
Yeah, we all we got.
And man, we worked our behind off and we made sacrifices to make sure that if we can help it, we'll never be back there again.
Right.
So, I don't want everybody to ever think that when we start talking about materialistic stuff that we're being braggadocious or acting like we're bougie. My wife is bougie enough. She bougie enough for the both of us. So, I'm gonna let her hold that title down.
And Ashley Stamps, you better not make a comment to that either.
I'm gonna let her be bougie enough. But man, we just love encouraging people because we know what the struggle is. And if you're one of those people that have been blessed enough to never struggle, God bless you. And I pray you never know what the struggle is like. But yeah. Like, surprise.
Yep. So yeah, we have been through the trenches, y'all. Like in our finances, with our kids, with our marriage, just you name it. We've been through the trenches with that. And I'm telling you, when God blesses you because of your obedience, because of your willingness to just yield to the calling that He has on your life, there's a Bible verse that says that He will open up the windows of heaven. Yep. And He will pour you out a blessing that you won't have room enough to receive. And in pouring out that blessing out of those windows of heaven, it allows us to then bless other people.
And that's what that verse, that's what I get out of that verse every time I hear it. Because if you can't receive all of it, that means you should be pouring it back out. And I always tell people, if once we found out what our purpose was, if your purpose or what you're doing only blesses you, I don't think that's your purpose. Yeah. I truly believe if you're walking in your true purpose and you're being abundantly blessed for it, it should be a blessing to others.
It should always be a blessing to others, man, because it's the glory of God that shines through you and on you that shows other people that there is something about her or there's something about him. See, I don't know their story and I probably can't understand their glory, but when you learn their story, you understand it.
And I'm telling you now, we're not well off. We're not millionaires yet.
Yeah.
I'm speaking that. But I look when I'm in grocery stores now, I look for single women or struggling women that maybe I see them searching through their purse or putting stuff back. I'm finna bless them. They don't know me. They don't have to know.
Yep. We do that when we go to restaurants. Yeah. Like when we see like older women sitting by themselves, or it doesn't even matter. We can see anybody sitting by themselves and we'll, ask the server, have they paid their check yet? If you mind, don't take their check to their table, give it to us so we can pay their check. Mm-hmm. And, we leave the tip and everything for people. That's just how I think people have done it for us.
Yeah.
And we just wanna pay it forward. Yep. We just want to give it back just like somebody did for us.
Yep.
That's what it's all about for us. I try to sow into so many businesses because I know that it's hard to get your business off the ground.
Yep.
I know how hard it is to get people to support you. We know firsthand how that feels. So, man, I promise y'all, we try our best to just give back, to bless, to just, man, we're trying to create like recyclable income for everybody that's attached to us.
Yep.
That's our desire.
So yeah, that's what we're about, man. It's just this is about being a blessing. Always remembering where you're from. I look. You ask me where I'm from. I'm a small country boy from Decatur, Mississippi. That one stop light still there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. If anybody know what Decatur, Mississippi is, you know about East Central Community College. That's the only thing keeping that place going.
Yep.
But yeah, that's where I'm from.
Okay, question. There's a question, baby. YouTube. There's a question on YouTube. You good, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes good? Okay. There's a question on YouTube. Joaquin is going to read it and answer it.
Advice for husbands: how to lead in purpose in finances to a wife who is very independent, because that's what she knows for a long time. That's what she's known for a long time. This happens often in general. Yes, it does.
Oh, thank you, Sassy Cynthia.
Well, okay, for a prime example, that was my wife. Coming from a marriage that the finances probably were not handled correctly. Second marriage.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have to show her that you're consistent. You have to show her that you are, as a husband, you have to show her that you are trustworthy with the finances. Yeah, this is the thing. So yes, she wants to trust you, but you have to show her that you are trustworthy. I always tell people, just because you get married don't mean things are just going to fall in place. We're still two individuals trying to come together to be one. Mm-hmm. And that's a process. That's a lifelong process. Yeah. But if I'm the husband, write out the vision plan, write out what you would like to see you all's money do, and how it could be a blessing and a positive aspect for your marriage, and for the finances, and for the future. And then you start doing it. You start working on making that plan happen yourself, because you don't want to try to force it on her, or force her to do it, because then there's strife to be built up. Just ask her for a chance. Just let me show you what I can do for at least a month or two.
Real quick, I'm sorry. I have a lot of people on TikTok asking about how they can refer people for our services and things of that nature. You can go to blendedandwinning.com, blendedandwinning.com, and send us a Let's Chat form. Let us know how we can contact the people, or how the people can get in contact with us. If you want to give them our information so they can reach out to us. But it's blendedandwinning.com. D. Clark, will you put that in the chat box for me, please? It's blendedandwinning.com. Do a Let's Chat form and let us know that, what you need us to do. I've had several couples do that this week, reaching out to us with contact information for their friends that want to be connected with us. So yes, www.blendedandwinning.com. Thank you, Ashley. Have a great night, baby girl. Glad to know you're feeling well. And thank you for all the prayers and the encouraging words.
All right, we got Rosedale, Mississippi. Be Not, Mississippi. Tunica. I know y'all are.
Mm-hmm.
Camden. I saw the Golden Triangle up in there too.
Mississippi is represented up there tonight.
Got Noxapater up in the house. Vicksburg. Yeah, so we both have family in Meridian. My wife is from Meridian. Mm-hmm. I'm representing New Union, Hickory, down there in that area. But anyway,
our sister D. Clark Curry is in Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh yeah. My cousin, my brother lives in Gulfport, so I used to always be in Gulfport and Moss Point, Pascagoula, all those spots.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Small world. World.
We're gonna get ready to get out of here, you all, so we can call it a night.
So my last statement would be for any man or woman, especially if you all are married: don't be the bill that is causing you all not to get to the next level.
Right.
Don't be that. Do not be that bill. Mm-hmm. Yep. Work together. Mm-hmm. Oh, we know a man.
We know a man. So I have to let you all know that next week I am going to be participating in this little makeover. Okay. I have some.
Hold on, I didn't know.
I have some followers. I have a cousin that wants me to do a couple of things for them from a beauty perspective. Yeah, so y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned because
Question: Is it gonna cost me anything?
Oh yeah, it's gonna cost you. But you get it back though.
Bills. Who? How?
You get it back.
How?
I don't know. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about a repayment plan, okay? But but
I'm a good man, right?
I will be going through
I'm a good man, right?
You are a good man. That's why my throat is gonna be stronger. But look, yeah, stay tuned because I will definitely have a different look next week when we come on to talk to you all. So somebody said a repayment plan. Yep, we're gonna talk about a repayment plan. Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot.
But it's gonna cost you.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you. Yes, $185. Yes, you can ask a question. So look forward to me being a little bit different. Look forward to me. And I want y'all honest opinions on, what this new look is going to.
Yeah, don't lie, because I'm not gonna lie to her. Since I know it's a new look coming. I'm not gonna lie to her.
Oh.
Like, who?
I know, D. Clark. I have to. What you say? Who? What?
Who doing a makeover?
Who? What you mean? Who's doing?
You said you have a cousin. What are you talking?
Damn. That's what we going to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, nothing.
Go ahead.
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You get like me now.
Man.
Do you coach single people? Yes, we coach singles. We have grief recovery and life coaching for singles. Yep. Grief recovery and life coaching. If you don't understand or know what grief recovery is, please look into grief recovery.
Everyone needs grief counseling.
When I
grief
tell
recovery. I don't care if it was something traumatic that your teacher said to you in 3rd grade. That still affects. Everyone needs grief recovery. I swear, one of the best things I ever did in my life as a Black man. Grief recovery helped me understand and get over so many things. It helped me actually face those things, understand those things, and be able to deal with them things without getting emotional. Yeah, without getting in my feelings, and understand that you can allow it to help build you or keep you where you are.
Yeah,
it's a choice. Yes, it's a choice. Love, man, please, I recommend to everybody.
Was one of my exes white?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I need some clarity here, okay?
Are you talking about ex-husband?
Are you talking about ex-husbands? Or are you talking about like one of my ex-boyfriends?
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun there.
You were ready to answer. They wasn't even asking you. They were asking me the question.
I thought we were one, so we could answer.
Look, yeah. Yes.
Y'all know about Timmy?
So stop. So look. Somebody asked, we were talking about grief recovery, and our baby girl on here.
So, yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Guess what?
You rode on a little short bus, didn't you?
I didn't ride it. I didn't ride a little short bus. I was actually smart in school. This is funny. When I met one of my followers today, I was at the chiropractor. You know what she said? She said, Emily told me that your husband said you were not like this in school.
No.
Like you were not. I was not like this in school.
No.
I wasn't. I was like.
Bookworm, teacher's pet. This is how she said.
Yep. answering every question. I was in do y'all know what oratorical contests were?
See, first of all,
Joaquin don't even know what that means.
When you have to slow down to say a word, ain't in it oratorical
contest. No. Do y'all know what that is? I used to participate in those. I used to participate in those all throughout our city and then throughout our state. I used to represent my I said, "Oh, can you repeat that?"
Yeah. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Mm.
So I used to compete in those every year through our state, through our county, through our city. Yes. Enunciate, honey.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I felt like I was not this funny growing up.
Hold on. David said, which one of the 11 disciples was white?
David, so you got to go for it, David. Swan! Stop drinking on your twisted tea and get your husband.
Yeah. He's from the Lone Star State.
Get your husband.
Yeah, well, David.
Look, so I got this pillow. Look, Swan even came on. Sit on your tea, girl. Look at your husband.
Good question, David. Good question.
Look, so she got me this awesome pillow. She comes up with the best gifts, y'all. Yeah. Like, she could be a personal shopper for real. And this is Taj on YouTube, Tajina Brown. She could truly be a personal shopper. You tell her what you want, and she
finds some of the coolest stuff.
She finds some of the coolest stuff. But she went through grief recovery with me almost a year ago.
David said she slapped me on the back of the head.
See? Thank you, Swan. Thank you, girl. So look, she sent me that. She went through grief recovery with me about a year ago, and she loved it. And she found that pillow for me. Like, yes, what?
D Clus said, I thought it was 12 disciples. No, we talking about Stacey's disciples.
Really? Really, D?
Hey, like, you know, in the Bible, there was like 70-some disciples, really. But only 12 got selected and, you know, stayed in God, you know, Jesus' group. You know, there were more than 11. 11 just made the cut to, you know, get through to ask my wife to marry her. So, you know, let's just be real about this thing. They made the cut.
So her name is Tajina Brown. That's her name. And she, like, when I tell y'all, comes up with the best gift. She also bought me this. I don't know if y'all can see it because it has my name printed on it. Like, she sends me some of the best gifts. The best gifts. I have followers that send me Starbucks gift cards, Starbucks cups, and everything. I mean, it's like, yeah.
Our P.O. box is on the, what's it on?
Reapers. Hey, look at what Reapers say. You know she black. Reapers! Get out. Reapers! I'm gonna need you to exit this live is what I'm gonna need you to
black
do.
Without telling me you
Tell
black.
me you black without telling me you black. My name Tajina. Reapers! Get out! Exit now! Taj, baby. You got this man over here on TikTok messing with your name.
Hey, you my daughter. I love you, girl.
That's right.
But I'm dying. That was funny.
We call her Taj. Oh, yes. Oh. Look, we gotta do we do have to do another giveaway. And I got some really, really good questions for y'all. Yeah, we do need to go to it. Yeah, Reapers need to leave. He really needs to leave. Hey, Reaper, you on the internet? Yeah. Reaper right.
Ding, 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 ding.
We have, every time we go live, we have somebody that wins the internet on one of our lives. I swear to God. So I said, the way I just screamed.
That was funny. That was funny, man.
Oh my God, y'all too
Man.
much.
No. Oh, for all the married couples or for all the people that know someone that are married and maybe struggling, September the 17th, 18th, and 19th, we are holding a marriage reboot in Jackson, Mississippi. So please go to our website, www.blendedandwinning.com,
Yes.
to find out all the information,
Mm-hmm.
and you can sign up and get involved there. So man, we look forward to seeing you. We're gonna have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have some fun, but it's gonna be some real talk to it too. So man, look forward to seeing you all. Go check out the site. Get your tickets now because it's only 40.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 40 spots available. It's 40 slots. Two people per couple. Yeah, 40 people.
Couple, baby.
40 couple.
It's couple, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
40. All right. And yeah, be looking for the next one to come near you. And we're looking to travel and truly be a blessing to people.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Vicksburg, yeah. Hey, if you're close to Vicksburg, it's right there by you. It's only a 2-hour drive for you.
Yep.
So look, go check out the website, man. We look forward to seeing you all in September. But till next time, we'll get on up out of here, okay?
Oh, we getting up out of here, baby. Mm-hmm.
Not the Destiny Child way.
The setup, we gotta figure that one out, but we will definitely let you guys know when the singles one is coming up, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, Taj, you better not miss that flight.
Ooh, Taj, you better not miss that flight.
Mm-hmm.
No, she didn't get them waffles, fries cooked. And ain't gonna get them. She's just, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna tell you how blessed she is.
That's right. Tell them how blessed I am, baby.
I'm gonna tell you, there is a manager of a Chick-fil-A.
Not manager.
Owner. I'm sorry. There's an owner of a Chick-fil-A in Atlanta. He's befriended us and said if we ever come to Atlanta, he'll cook some waffle fries at his house. He and his family will cook them for her. Give her waffle fries.
Yes. So give me my waffle fries cooked extra crispy.
I told her I ain't driving to Atlanta. I said, that you know how much gas money I'm gonna spend to get some waffle fries? Man,
Yep.
We know
a man.
That don't fit our budget.
What don't fit our budget? Kenya?
Driving to get them waffle fries.
Oh no. I do Polynesian sauce on my fries.
Ooh,
when I go. Yeah. Website one more time. www.blendedandwinning.com. www.blendedandwinning.com.
They say y'all need to be committed.
Y'all need to be committed. Y'all. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, could we get one? Oh,
where you been? No.
Where you been?
Man, she been on here. Man, she done gave y'all Jonah and everything tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Those French fries are dangerous. Man, y'all have made me laugh tonight. But look, we truly enjoy talking to you all tonight. We hope that we bless someone in a positive way. We hope you maybe look at some finances and your way of saving in a different perspective. Mm-hmm. And we truly wish the best for you. Yes. We look forward to seeing you. We will come to a city near you.
Reapers, you were supposed to be gone 5 minutes ago, Reapers. Like 5 minutes ago.
You won the internet. Get on out of here.
Go. Your prize was exiting stage left. Thank y'all for tuning in with us tonight. Thank you for being here the entire time with us. We love you. We love you with the love of Christ. My name is Stacey Loper. This is my handsome husband, Joaquin Loper.
Hey, y'all.
We are blended and winning.
And so are you.
With a hoo-dee-hoo!
D. Clark.
And
woo! Hey,
bye,
love y'all. Talk to you next time. All right, Camille. I see you over there. Hey, David, thank y'all. Taj, thank you. Talk to you later.
Bye, D. Clark. Thank you, babe. Now let's compare. 150